に俺っちがよく使う語尾を指定されてはたまらんよ。だから口調を変えているんだよ。残念だったなめ。
You just activated my trap call! Hello everyone, welcome to Weeb Review, the show where I review your favorite anime. Today, I thought I'd do Kaguya-Sama Love is War. Directed by Shinji Omata, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, the show came out in January and it took the anime community by storm thanks to a certain cute dance by a certain pink-haired waifu. We're introduced to Shuchin Academy and its top representatives Miyuki and Kaguya. Miyuki serves as the student council president. He's a smart guy and is heavily respected by his peers. Kaguya, who is the vice president, she comes from a wealthy family and is pretty much good at everything, but has been sheltered for all her life, so she comes off as cold. They also have the secretary named Chika, who's been friends with Kaguya since middle school, and is also a potential cure for depression. And the treasurer, Ishigami, who's just shut in, plays video games, and is quiet. He also created one of my favorite sick premise of the show is that Kaguya and Miyuki have feelings for each other, but neither of them can confess because whoever confesses is looked down upon. So every episode, you're pretty much watching two tsunderes trying to get the other one to confess. Which sounded annoying to me, but it's honestly pretty fun to watch. Each episode contains 3 scenarios, or as the show calls them, matches, which has the result of a loser or a winner. These matches range from where should we go on vacation, or hey, there's this movie, we should go, to the most complex yet intense moment of ramen noodle eating I have ever seen in my life. Seriously, I now know the perfect way to eat ramen thanks to this scene. And I don't even eat ramen that much. Back on point, these matches work as a way to further the plot along, as well as comedy. And it excels at both, as these scenes where Miyuki and Kaguya keep trying to one-up each other works in the same way as the ones that from Death Note did. Death Note did these really intense scenes as a way to further the plot and to give character development. Love is War does this in the exact same way, but instead of a crime case, it's 2 high schoolers in love, which makes these scenes even funnier. Those scenes aren't the only thing that is funny about the show as well, as side characters like Hayasaka, Kashiwaga, Tsubara, the narrator, and even a fucking taxi driver had his moment of comedy fame when he decided to turn on Initial D's soundtrack to make sure they weren't late for the fireworks. Another positive I just have to give the show is the animation, as the show just looks really good. The way these shots just keeps this show very interesting. Take the OP foods in order to give that OP a fresh taste. It's a trend I've seen in anime recently where shows take an OP in a different route from anything else, and I'm very happy about it since the end of the first episode ends in a Looney Tune-like fashion. Like, come on, that's great. As far as cons go, I don't have many, but I would say that the ending, while certainly funny, didn't please me after I thought about it. I mean, come on. We went through 12 episodes, and even after an emotional scene at the fireworks, you're going to tell me that we made no progress at all. She can't even say thank you to him after all of that? I get that you want it to be slow moving, but Jesus. I'm not asking for them to kiss yet or for them to confess, but even a thank you or some sort of thankful expression would have made me happy. Besides that, if you want a fun anime that'll make you laugh with relatable characters, good animation, and is just overall a good time, then this is the show for you. Overall, the show does a good job. Even when the show gets sadder, it's still fun to watch. This has been Kaguya, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, it's Kaguya here. I just wanted to say something at the outro that this is my first video, so if you would support the channel by hitting the subscribe and the like button if you really did enjoy, I'll try to put out more Weeb views, shit like this every week, somewhat. These take a long time. If you want to leave animes I should review next in the comment section below, please do that. It's hard to find animes that are worthy of a review. Thirdly, if you want to know the outro track that I'm playing right now, it's actually an English cover by Liz Robinette, something like that. Links in the description. Yeah, bye bye.